Hello, this is Sensible Bunny, and today's practical administration tutorial is about how to avoid some of life's greatest mysteries. No, not the Bermuda Triangle or depths of the human soul, simple everyday mysteries, but familiar to anyone who's worked with documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. Number one, what am I looking at and what does it mean? Number two, have I got the pages of the document I just dropped in the right order? And number three, the biggest mystery of all, where did I save that file I created yesterday? That last one? Seriously? After years of office administration life, I must have spent days of my life looking for something, someone saved somewhere at some point, and I now need in a hurry. So, there are three simple practices you can adopt to avoid common document mysteries that you can do without to give you more time to contemplate the deeper mysteries of life or just treat yourself to a well-earned cuppa. Number one, put a title on any electronic document you create. Number two, use page numbers. And number three, insert a file name and file path in the footer of the document. In the case of the first practice, I probably don't have to give step-by-step instructions. Hopefully you know what your document's about and you can put a title on it by simply typing it on the top of the document. But let's have a look at how to add fields for page numbers and file paths to a Word document and an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, let's hop to it. So here's a document I prepared earlier, and as you can see, I've already added the title to the top of the document. Something to add here though, you can also put the title into the header of the document, and that way it'll appear at the top of the page on every page in that section of the document. To do that, simply click up in the header area and type whatever you want your title to be. Like so. So now let's look at adding fields to the footer of the document, our page number and our file path. Again, double click, except this time in the footer area, and what you need is to insert quick parts, this one here, and you want a field. Click on field. Now there's various options of types of fields that you can use. What you want is the numbering option and this one here, which is page. Don't use the auto number, but page. And it'll give you various options of the type of page number we want. Now Roman numerals are a little bit yesterday, out of date, so let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Say OK, and there's your page number. Now to add the footer, we're just going to tab across like so, go back, insert quick parts, field, and this time we need document information, and you need file name, this one here. Now if you just add this field on its own, it's going to put the name of the document, whatever title you save it as, on your drive or elsewhere, but it's not going to give you the actual file path, where it is in the directory structure of your drive. So what you need to do is to add to the field code an optional switch. Options, field specific switches, this one here. And this one, you see this description, adds the file system's path to the file name. So click on Add to Field and say OK. Like so. And as you see, I'd already saved this document. So there's our file path. In this case, it's directly to my D drive. And there's the name of the document. And it's as simple as that. And now if we start adding pages to this document, in this case I'm just going to use some returns, and there you have it. Every page of that document has that title in this case because we used a header title, but importantly, page numbers. So if you drop the document, and especially if it's something that's say of 100 pages or even 50, you're going to be able to put it back in order fairly easily, and you're going to be able to find that document because there is a file path on the bottom of the document. Now, one last little refinement you might want to add here. Now, this is useful information, but we don't necessarily need it to be prominent, so let's just select it and make it 8 point, like so. Do the same in the header if you want to, don't have to. And let's use Control and Home key to go back to the beginning of the document, and there we have it. So now let's have a look at the Excel, and it's a little bit different with Excel. In the case of Excel, what you want is to go into page layout to access the header and footer, page setup, and here we have header and footer. Now we have custom header that'll give access to the top of the spreadsheet, and custom footer to the bottom. So if we click on custom header, now we've got options to have on the left side, the center, or the right side. Let's put it to the left side here and say title, okay, and custom footer. So we can put in page number, that's this one here, say on the left side, and on the right side we can put in the file name. In this case, you know, this has actually got 2 buttons specifically for file name and file path. So put in file name followed by file path. Okay, say okay. To see the result of this, we're going to have to go into print preview, and there you can see title on the top there, page number, and your file name and path both in the footer. So one more time, those 3 simple practices to have a document mystery-free life: title, page numbers, and a file name and file path in the footer. 3 simple things, but you'll be amazed at the difference it makes to your day-to-day life working with documents. When you know what they are, you know what order the pages numbers go in, and you know where you saved it.